What's going on YouTube? Username Kite562 here, and I have my final Beastars manga review, and it's a volume 22, the final volume within the series. I just really love how this cover looks and everything. Here's the back, and here's the front again with Haru and Legoshi. I freaking love these two. But anyway, as I said, this is my final Beastars manga review, but my love for this series will never die. But at least we still have Beast Complex. I'm Kite562, and as always, these reviews are of my own opinion. And, Beastars is written and illustrated by Paru Itagaki and published by Viz Media. So, these reviews will contain some spoilers, but not enough to ruin it for new readers, so let's get on with it. So, for my first point, Yaya and Gosha stopped the press from recording any statements from Melon's father, a gazelle who abandoned Melon when he was very young, since Melon's father didn't want to bear the responsibility of being a father to Melon, and at the same time he was tired of all the staring that he'd get from society with his clingy leopard mother, along with the fear of him being eaten by her one day for real, since she lied about Melon's father being eaten by her in the first place from one of the earlier volumes. So that results in Gosha proceeds to crush all the news reporters' cameras with his bare hands, claws, whatever you want to call them, and then he also shoots his venom out like a blow dart everywhere, and I just thought that was a really well illustrated panel and everything. He was also wearing this hoodie that said like Senior Beast, and it said like a little undertone like keep the peace or something. I just thought that was really interesting, and all these panels are always really well illustrated, and volume 22 really shows how much more confident Paru has gotten with her drawing. So I just thought that was a really wonderful experience to witness within this final volume. So I have to say my favorite quote from volume 22 is from Yaya, and it's about Melon's father. What's truly terrifying is the subtle form evil takes. Now, evil doesn't always mean genocidal maniac or whatnot. It can also mean like the very slightest forms of evil. Somebody might steal a little packet of gum from a gas station and think nothing of it, but don't ever steal. Again, Melon's father, who is a gazelle, and they both have the same type of horn shape, freaking a Z-shaped kind of horn, whatnot. And again, to reiterate, Melon's father was afraid to get eaten by Melon's leopard mother one day, along with the fear, like all the stares and everything from public. It just really added on to everything that Melon's father was going through, and it was just a really, outbreakable process. So, as we get to a flashback volume of Gosha and his Grey Wolf wife Toki, Liano's mother, Gosha really doesn't feel worthy of love from Toki, and Toki just wants Gosha to be romantic in the moment and not have to worry about his venom ducts. From what I remember in one panel, Gosha kissed Toki on the cheek and then ended up squirting her with some alcoholic disinfectant spray, and she was just really annoyed by it. But again, she was just annoyed about Gosha's paranoia slightly. I mean, you could see the puffiness in her cheeks, the little annoyed look on her eyes within this volume. But things take a turn, but I'm not gonna say what. Go read the manga. Go read the final volume. It's out now. I just received my copy yesterday. Anyway, as we get on within the volume, the herbivores finally see the back alley market for the first time with their own very eyes. And what's funny, this little turkey stumbles upon this little restaurant that's still up and everything. And then a black leopard smacks it away, and he's like, we don't want to, he's like, yes, we eat meat, but we don't want to hurt all herbivores. And so the little turkey grabs a crowbar and starts beating the crap out of all the other buildings and everything. I just thought that moment was hilarious. If you see the little turkey dude in this volume, it's just, it just brought a smile to my face. So it's just absolutely a delightful and wholesome sight. So, just how that scene was illustrated was really great and really phenomenal. So, during the final moments, after Gosha and Yaya settled things with Melon's father, again, Melon's father, in my opinion, was more of a sperm donor and not really the father type. Again, that's just my opinion. Don't at me. So, Gosha and Yaya then turned to Legoshi, since he's still fighting Melon to the death, and they're at the very end. And it was just a really badass set of panels. Like, the way everything was expressed, especially with, like, Gosha's scales, when he was having the memory flashback of Toki, his scales were, like, protruding up like a freaking Pokemon or something. I think the Pokemon's name was Sandshrew. It kind of reminded me of a bigger version of that. So, let me know down in the comments below if I'm wrong. So, finally, 2 months have passed and everybody's trying to get their things together. So, it turns out Yaya retires from the Beastar title and decides to join the 500 Corner Rat Corps in peace. And then, you know, Saguan decides to move back to the ocean and sends all of his stuff through like little giant plastic balls, kind of like those hamster balls or something, and then it has like a dolphin moving crew that helps him get his stuff to sea, which I thought was really interesting and really cute. So, anyway, like, there's an afterword within Volume 22, and that's best experienced on your own, but I have to say, what I found interesting from it is that she didn't want to stop drawing Legoshi on a weekly basis, but she was kind of reluctant to end the Beastar series, but according to the manga, she was having like asthma issues and other health problems as the series was concluding, so... But at least the world of Beastars will continue in the series Beast Complex, which is another recommendation that I have to say here. And I have to also note that I wrote down is that Paru's favorite volumes were 3, 9, 13, 15, and 20 cover art. So Volume 3 was Haru on the cover, Volume 9 was Pina on the cover, Volume 13 was Gosha, Volume 15 was Melon, and then finally Volume 20 was Legoshi and Louis. So, yeah, I have all the volumes over there on my shelf right now, complete. I'm really proud of that. So, yeah, I have to say, I really enjoyed the afterword Paru wrote. It's just really wonderful, and I love the little goodbye she said to, like, each of her favorite characters. I mean, there's a lot to unwrap with that final word, but go read the manga. I'm going to keep on saying that. Please support the official release. My final thoughts is, if you're new to manga in the shonen genre in general, I definitely recommend Beastars. I know the idea of anthropomorphic animals might turn some people off because of reasons, but don't let that dissuade you. Like, all these characters have their own internal struggles within this series, and that's just what really makes them human. Like, from volumes 1 to 3, like, experience them all in one go. Like, grab them from your local library, grab them from a friend, borrow them from a friend or your library, and just experience those in one sitting, and it's a really solid experience. And I highly recommend you experience Beastars that way. But I have to say, as this series concluded, as of now, of the recording of this video, I have to say the most characters that I related to were Jack and Legoshi, now that all the volumes have released, now that I've read all the volumes. And I look forward to revisiting these volumes as artistic references and whatnot. I really enjoyed this debut series by Paru Itagaki. So Paru, from the bottom of my heart, thank you. I'm really thankful that your series alone helped me get back into drawing at like a more consistent basis. And again, I thank you from the bottom of my heart. It really means a lot. So my final score for volume 22 of Beastars, I give it an 8.5 out of 10. Leave a like, comment. What was your favorite part from Beastars volume 22? Let me know down in the comments below. This is Kite562 signing out, and as always, I hope you have a wonderful day, everybody. Later.